Hey guys, it's Spiky McFox here, and today I was gonna announce something. Now, I know it's Fursuit Friday, and you'd think, well, you probably have a more like a 10 tips kind of video, Spiky. Well, I might do 2 videos today. I don't know. I don't want to push myself that hard because it's gonna probably be a busy day. I'm not sure. But I will tell you, this is considered a Fursuit Friday video, no matter how many tips I have, even though there are no tips involved. Anyways, first of all, before I start, I would like to say, if you haven't noticed, I don't know if you can tell, but if you can read it right, but I made my own bandana for my fursuit. It says Spiky, obviously. And right now, I am creating a website. I did publish it, but I'm trying to figure out where it is, because for some reason I can't find it. But otherwise, I'm still working on the details, but it's called Spiky's Bandanas, but I might change the name because I feel like not much people are going to know about it except you guys or other fans or whatever, or my friends. But I'll find some way to like advertise it, get a better URL, and add more to it. Because I'm not just going to be selling bandanas. I'm going to be selling like merchandise and other fursuit supplies whenever I get a chance, but right now, since it's something simple to do, I might as well just make bandanas because it's really easy, and they're going to be custom for fursuits. I mean, if you want and you don't have a fursuit yourself, but you're a furry or you just want a bandana, yeah, sure, come by my website. I will, if I can find it. I know this sounds really stupid, but if I can find it, I will be posting a link in the description. But if not, it's still a work in progress, so if you really want one, don't freak out. You can even comment in the comments down below and tell me if you want one, what kind of name, what kind of color. There is blue, red, black, yellow, and white right now, but they're just plain bandanas, and then with lettering it's like $5.75 or something. But shipping is free. I'm still working on the details, but if you want to get one right now, you can. I'd have to figure out some PayPal system or something, or it might not come right away because I'm still working out the details, obviously, but that will be in the link in the description. But anyways, I've been talking for 2 minutes and 50 seconds, so let's get right into the video. What I was going to say was originally, and I'm not saying all furries are like this, but there are some furries, because as we all know, furries in the community are kind of inappropriate. And don't get me wrong, I am not like that at all, but there are like adult furries and like they dress up to like just get attention, which is, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But anyways, the point is, I was going to go to MFF last weekend or whenever it was in Chicago. I was going to go to MFF because, and the main reason I was going to go was because Ace of Hearts Fox was going. But I wanted to go because I want to be able to fursuit around and meet other furries. Obviously, I'd be going with my parents, but I didn't even have enough money. And originally, me and Creighton were going to go, and we were going to buy our tickets months ago, in October or September, but we never really got a chance to do it, and then it was too late. I know they were like $50, and I know it might sound cheap, but right now both of our families are kind of, we don't have the most money right now. We're not like rich. We're not stinking rich or even very rich. But the point is I was gonna go, but then me and my mom were researching to see what they were gonna sell and what they were gonna do there. And that's what started to scare me. I would have been glad to go, and I'm not saying the whole con was like this, but so basically, if you've ever been to a furry con, if you know, they have dealer stands, and at all conventions they have dealer stands where they sell products and you can buy them, and they're usually made by that person or they're just selling someone else's product or something. You get the idea. But anyways, turns out there was an adult dealer stand. And it was literally said adult dealer stand. And if you are old enough to know what that might mean, then you should be careful, because, and if you don't know what that means, you don't have to watch this video, because I don't want to indoctrinate any kids into this. I'm just using it as a warning for any furry convention or any convention in general, but this is what I heard from the convention I was going to go to at MFF. Now, they had some adult theater stands, they were selling you-know-what toys, they were selling actual you-know-what, and I'll leave a link in the description to MFF, the site, so you can see it for yourself. And I'm not saying you have to see it. I don't think it shows anything. It just says what they have, like in little boxes, like what they had that you could do there, and it was just messed up. And then they had some witchcraft stuff. I'm not into that, or the sexual stuff at all. So yeah, that was just the thing I didn't like. Otherwise, if you stay away from certain areas, if you stay away from certain areas and cons, you should be fine. And I'd suggest if you go to any con at all, go with your parents, especially if you're 18 or younger. I know some people will be like, oh, well, Spiky, that sounds very stupid. But trust me, especially being a furry, do not go to a con by yourself. And doesn't mean, oh, well, that means that I can go to any other con I want by myself. No, that is not true. Now, there are a lot of cons out there that have inappropriate stuff, but there are also furry cons that have inappropriate stuff. And for one, before I continue, you guys are probably like, well, Spiky, you're a furry. Why are you saying this against your own fandom or whatever? For one, I'm not huge into the furry community. And two, even if I was, I'd still not be involved with that stuff. And I'm not saying that people like me who try to fursuit for the right thing by making kids happy and just for fun and because we just like to do it, and we're kind of introverted, meaning we don't really break out of our shell, we're just kind of shy and everything. So by fursuiting, we kind of get out, we open up more to people, and it's like a different version of us, you know. But these furries, the ones that are doing inappropriate stuff, have these weird things called fetishes. Now, a fetish is a strange addiction to something. And yeah, a lot of people have strange addictions, but some of these strange addictions are like addicted to people who wear fursuits, like me. So that's why furries like me, or anybody, even if they're with that side or whatever, you should still be careful, because there are people who are specifically attracted to furries. It's kind of creepy. And they're attracted to a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyways, I hope I got my point across. There was a lot of weird stuff at that con, and I'm not saying you can't go, but go with your parents. And like I said, it might sound stupid, but you should do it, because there are furries that could just go up to you and hug you, or even non-furries who just go there. They just want to hug you and touch you all over, and that's just not right. That's why you have to have a handler on you, which, if you don't know what a handler is basically someone who walks with you when you're fursuiting, like an adult or a really good friend, but I'd suggest them being an adult that you know well and trust well, including your parents, because I'm not saying having a kid handler is bad, but when you're at a convention, both you could get hurt, and it's harder to take care of. You know what I mean? You could still call the police or whatever, but having an adult is just better. And like I said, I'm not trying to repeat myself like a broken record. I know that might sound cheesy, but trust me, you need to be careful. Anyways, continuing on with this video, I was going to say, I am creating a new thing, and I just thought about it today. I don't know how it will work out, but it's called Children-Friendly Fursuiting Community, or I don't remember what it was called. But basically, it's a child-friendly fursuit community where no one is inappropriate, and if you have inappropriate thoughts or whatever, you're not in this group. I'm sorry. It's just the way it's going to be. But only kids, I mean, I'm not, like, I am 15, and you can join, but I don't want any adult furries involved, because I'm not trying to bash adults, but you never know these days. The point is that I want to somehow make a community of furries that are normal, clean furries, that are not inappropriate, that don't have weird fetishes, don't do weird stuff. And yes, I'm weird sometimes. Sometimes I spaz out or do weird things, but what I mean by weird is like inappropriate weird, like sexual weird and all that other stuff. Anyways, this video is 10 minutes and 50 seconds right now, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And comment any other Fursuit Friday video ideas for me, please. That would be such an honor, and any other video ideas in general. But I hope you like my ideas, and please also know I'm not trying to bash MFF, I'm not trying to bash Anthrocon, I'm not trying to bash any of those furry conventions or any convention, but I'm just, from what I saw or what I looked up on the actual site, not by anyone else, but the actual site themselves, like the people who run MFF and all that, I'm just saying that's what I saw. So, I don't know if I'm probably rambling on. The point is, I did not make this up. I did not make this up at all. But please don't hate on me or whatever. It's just, I'm just warning people. So yeah, that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.